location that we're going to visit. You can probably see it there on your left hand side as we're driving in. This is Deoneering Rock. Very similar to Bonnie Rock. It has a wall that goes around it that caught the water, but this one goes into a dam rather than into a water tank. So we'll be stopping in here for a short time and having a bit of a look. Another one of the mini granites in this area that's quite impressive. Okay, I'll speak to you shortly. Okay, we just turned into the access road into Deoneering Rock.
That would have been a good car on its day.
Yeah, it's great out. It's just rusting away and trees are growing out of it. We're just talking about there's an old car that marks the turn off to come in. Quite an impressive sight. Yeah, so this is another great big granite rock that has like I said, a dam wall that goes around it and collects water. Again, if you come here, have a look, but don't touch or destroy anything. Don't be a fool. So quite an impressive sight when you get in there to have a look. We'll be just into the car spot in just a minute. A little bit grown over. Okay, here we are. As I turn around, you'll see it a bit better. You can just see the big dam wall there. Okay, talk to you very shortly. So this is Deoneering Rock. You can see a part of the rock wall there that comes around and feeds water into this dam just here. You can just see Mick climbing over the wall there. I'll go up in a minute and show you. Alright guys, I don't have long to talk. Unfortunately the battery's getting low on this one. But here's a quick look of the dam that the water runs into. Absolutely amazing structural work that they've done to build these places. Quite an impressive sight when all the dam's all full with water. And the rock work goes all the way around the wall work, I should say, goes all the way around the rock. You can see that it once had a roof on it and everything to stop the evaporation. Alright, probably chat to you once I'm back in the car. Okay guys, we just spent a bit of time there at Deoneering Rock. Unfortunately the battery in the Osmo died, so I've got that on charge now, so hopefully it doesn't happen again. I took a couple of still photos which I put up along with, and you would have seen the footage already. Another interesting place to come and visit. Again, look after it, don't trash it, and yeah, it's worth it. Okay, we're going to head now to another place for our lunch, and I'll see you when we get there. We're just about to come up to our lunch stop. We're looking for a place called the Wirra Reserve. I believe it's not far down the road from here, so we're just going to pull in there, have a bit of lunch, have a bit of a break. I'm not sure what's there, so I probably won't take any photos or do any camera work. But if there's anything interesting, I'll get some still photos and I'll let you know once we get back on the road, and I'll put them up. Other than that, probably the next time if we don't get anything decent to put up, probably the next time I'll get to speak to you will be once we're finished lunch and we are heading towards Eaglestone Rock, which will be our camp for tonight. It's looking absolutely stunning out there. It's not as hot as it was yesterday, but the skies are really clear, so hopefully we'll have another clear night. But anyway, as I said, I'll probably talk to you soon once we're back on the road after lunch. Well, we're not too far away now from Eaglestone Rock. We just coming in on Lake Brown South Road, coming in from the Muckenbooten end. So we should be there in a few minutes. So a nice drive. It's a great place to camp, Eaglestone Rock. There's quite a few areas where you can get in and camp. It's very popular with rock climbers and stuff out here too, because there's a couple of rocks that they climb. It's also popular with photographers and all that. So we're not too far off it from now, so I'll talk to you once we get a bit closer. Okay, we're turning in here, guys. Okay, we're just entering into Eaglestone Rock now. You can just sort of see it ahead of me on the camera right now. We'll head on in. This place is usually pretty popular, so we're sort of expecting there'll be some people there. Yeah, so it's a nice place to camp and it is popular, so we'll get in there and have a look. There is a lot of areas where you can actually camp in, so you don't all have to camp on top of each other, and if you do come in and find there are other people here, you can just drive around. There's, you know, like I said, there's quite a few spots you can camp on. I would strongly recommend that you don't go driving out on the lake. I've been here and seen tracks out there on the lake where people have driven. I personally think they're idiots for doing that. And if your car gets bogged and that sort of stuff, you're going to stay there.
Feels like travelling on a weekday with no one around.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how busy it's going to be, because there's usually someone here, but even the tyre tracks in don't look recent. Yeah, so as I was saying, don't drive out on the salt lake, even though idiots do it. Okay, we're getting closer. We're coming around the back area at the moment. That big rock there is very popular. I think you can see it on the left as we come around. It's very popular with rock climbers. You usually get a few of them climbing up and down it. Doesn't look like there's anyone here today doing that though. It's quite a specky bit of formation though. You can just see Lake Brown in the front of us there, that big white salt lake. Yeah, as I was saying, that's Lake Brown there in front of us. The last time I was here it had water in it. It looked very spectacular. Okay, this is the camping area. Now, well, there's no one here. We've got the whole area to ourselves.
Toilet block fenced off, sensitive area.
Yeah, that one is, and they're building a new one just down here. Come on in, it's nice. And that's it, we're here. Alright, I'll get set up and I'll probably do some videoing once we're set up and everything. So, I'll catch you shortly. Alright guys, we're all set up now. So I got my camp set up, stretcher, not putting out the warning tonight, it's no need to. Got the brew on. That's my setup over there. I was inspired by mate Shane Watts. Shane does so everything so minimalistic, so I've sort of tried and copy him. Another beer you owe me, Shane. And over there is the monkey gallery, Steve and Mick. Funny how they shut up once you turn the camera on them.
My mum's got a face for radio, Carl.
Yeah, Steve's mum said he's got a face for radio, and we'd agree with him. And over behind us there is Eaglestone Rock. Alright, catch us all later. Oh, well, good morning everyone. We're just finishing up here at Eaglestone Rock. We camped here last night. I didn't do any much photography. It was just a great chance just to sit down and relax and enjoy the ambience. We had the campsite pretty much stored to ourselves last night. No one else stayed overnight, which was good. I've just put the drone up and got some footage. It's a fairly strong breeze blowing, got a couple of strong wind warnings, so I had to bring the drone down But hopefully I got some good images, both video and stills. I'll put them up in a minute so you can have a look. And yeah, as I said, we're now all packed up. Steve and Mick have gone off exploring around the area at some of the other spots around Eaglestone Rock. And from here we're going to head off to Nungaran shortly, and we're going to go and visit the old military museum at Nungaran. So that's a pretty good place. I've been there once before and we're looking forward to it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. As I said before, I apologise that I haven't been out doing much lately. Just the cost of fuel and some issues with my car have made it a little bit harder for me. But getting there, and hopefully this year I'll get out quite a bit more and do a few more trips. Anyway, as they always say, like and subscribe if you think this is pretty good. Make a comment below if you've got any questions about any of the places we visited this weekend. Just ask and I'll answer them for you. I'll see you shortly once we're on the road. Catch ya. Okay guys, we've turned into Nungaran and we're just making our way to the military museum. It doesn't open until 9 o'clock, but it's 10 minutes, so we thought we'd go there and see if the gates are open, at least get a car park, and then we'll head on in. And that's the, you can see the museum now just in front of us. It's quite well set up. I've been here once before and it was very good, so I'm really looking forward to getting back here and having another look. So I'll chat to you once we're inside. Alright guys, we're just at the museum and just slowly making our way in. Yeah, it's well set up. There's quite a bit of stuff lying around. Mick and Steve are just checking out the old Bren carrier. Okay guys, we're inside the Ngara Museum now, just having a look around. Lots of old equipment, lots of history here. It's $10 per person to get in, cash only. And I would strongly suggest that everyone come here and have a good look. Some absolutely fascinating equipment and that around here. As well as doing the video, I'm going to do some stills footage as well, so I'll put them up as once we're finished. This old vehicle here is a stag hound. Ferret scout car. A lot of the farms around here had these after they bought them after the war and used them on the farms. A Bren carrier. That's the interior of the Bren carrier. Not the most comfortable thing to be sitting in when you're driving. Absolutely amazing that they actually used it, and this one was from World War II. That's the motor. Apparently this one's a fully operational one, but I don't know when the last time it was used, but yeah. 12. Just walking into what's called the army room. It's a bit of an echo here, so hopefully it's not too bad on the thing. And it's a whole lot of displays, army displays and everything. So I'll just pan you around so you can just have a quick look. And walk into the next room. As well as military equipment, there's a whole lot of old farming machinery, a whole lot of just displays. It's just an amazing little place. And they've got a number of different rooms that are all done up in different styles from different eras. This one's an old shop. We used to be, all the parts and components are from an old shop in town. It's a old Bofors 40mm anti-aircraft gun. They're actually still in use today on some naval ships and all that. It's an old Austin Champ Jeep. And there's an old Series 2 from the looks of it, Land Rover. From the looks of the shape and design of it, it's probably an old ambulance. And there's a Chevy truck next door to that. An old portable army kitchen. It's an old Sturt tank. It's a Willys Jeep. This one's still running. It's registered as a historic vehicle. And that's the catering trailer, the cook trailer. It's called a Wiles steam cooker. So your oven and boilers and all that this side. That's what they would have cooked the food. It's an old half track. They actually use this to take people for joyrides in on when they have events here. It's something like $10 a head, and they go for a drive around the tracks around the area here. Apparently it's very heavy on petrol though. Not sure if you can see well into that interior, but they're very, very basic. Certainly not made for comfort. So this is left-hand drive, so we're sitting over, this is the passenger side and the driver's side's over the other area. Not a lot. A recovery truck, left-hand drive, runs on petrol. it's a quick tour of the Nungara Military Museum. So if you're into old military vehicles and old farm equipment, come and have a look. It's $10 a head to get in, cash only, so not that expensive, but very well worth it. All right, I'll catch you all later. We're about to head off now to our next stop, which is Sharkmouth Rock. So I'll see you once we're on the road. Bye. Well, that was the Nungaran Military Museum. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said in just a bit before, it's really great place to go and visit, especially if you're into any sort of vehicles and machinery and all that. Not only that, it supports the town and the local business. It's as I said, it's $10 cash to get in per person, and as I was saying, the breakfast is $10 per person as well. And we saw a young couple there eating the breakfast, and it was a big breakfast. So if you're here on a Sunday, breakfast is from 8 till 10, $10 per person, and well worth it. And any other time, it's just $10 entry fee per person to get in. There are drinks, and you can make a cup of tea for a gold coin donation and things like that. So please make the effort and come and visit these small towns. They have a lot to offer. The people are friendly, the towns are nice and tidy, and they're keeping our history alive. Alright, so now our next stop is going to be Sharkmouth Rock, which is just outside of Calabaran. I think it'd be about an hour's drive to get there from here. So I'll chat to you once we get close to that. Take care. Okay guys, we've just turned on the Oldfield Road, which is to the north of the Great Eastern Highway near Calabaran, and we're making our way to Sharkmouth Rock, which we should be there very shortly. Quite an unusual granite rock in this area, in fact in the whole area, and it's also of a significance to the indigenous people. So we'll be stopping there, having a look, and okay, I just missed it, and I just missed the turn because I was busy yakking, so we'll just do a quick U-turn. You got to be careful guys, it comes up on you very quickly. And we'll be in there in a minute to have a look, and I'll take the cameras, get some photos and show you what it looks like. And that's it up on the left there, so we'll be there in a minute, so I'll catch you shortly. Okay guys, here we are at Sharkmouth Rock. You can probably see why it gets its name. Extremely unusual rock formation. Would have been amazing when it was created. Now this is a significant site to the Noongar people, because they used to bring young women from other tribes here where they learnt the ways of the Noongar. So it's like a training ground or a school area. And if you look carefully up inside the mouth of the rock, you can actually see some of the handprints left by all those young girls hundreds of years ago. Very significant to the people. Yeah, you got to come here and see these sort of things because they are so impressive. There is a gate that you have to access to get in, so please leave it as you find it. Shut it, and then when you leave, make sure you shut it because it is a working farm paddock. Yeah, so this is it from the other side. You've got to really get careful and get close up and have a really good look, and you can really see the handprints. And to think that those prints must be hundreds of years old. How this country would look different with all the trees and all that around it. But if you get a chance, people, come here and have a look. It's a part of our history, a significant part of this country's history and story. Come along, appreciate it, but don't friggin' ruin it. Alright, we're going to head off now. We're heading to Yongatan, which was the first country police station in Western Australia. We'll see you when we get there. guys, we're coming up to a place called Yongeren. It's a historic old building. This was the first police station, country police station in Western Australia. It's just up here on the right hand side. We'll be turning into it in just a second. Doing a right turn into the Yongeren. You can come here and have a good look at it. You can walk inside the building, have a look around. From being a police station, it then became a tavern and then a house, and yeah. But yeah, come and have a look. Again, look after it, don't destroy it. We're going to stop here and have some lunch. And I'll put up some images from previous trips that I've done here so you can see what it looks like. I'll catch you then. Thank you. Okay guys, I know I said I just got to put up some still photos, but I thought while I'm here I'll do a quick video for you of the building. This is the old Yongeren police station. It was built in the mid-1800s and was first country police station in Western Australia. Later became a tavern and then a homestead, I believe. So this is what it looks like from the front. Beautiful old building. You can come down here and have a good look. I'll take you around and show you around the back. So this is the back end of the building. That part that you're looking at now was the old kitchen. You can see by the chimney. Come around, and there's a tree there. It's breaking up all the concrete. Just go and see if we can get inside. Hopefully this is coming out all right, guys. This is the old kitchen. Still see the old stove there. Come around. And you come into the rooms. Sorry it's dark, but there's no lights. All the rooms are pretty much the same. If you look up, there's no ceiling in there anymore. I will assume that there was a ceiling once, but there's certainly not anymore. There's another side room down here. Yeah, unfortunately it's too dark to see in there. And just another old room. It's only about two rooms, a kitchen, and then two side pieces. Oh, it goes into another room here, sorry. Yeah. The old fireplaces. Yeah, so if you come here, have a look, but please don't vandalise anything. It's a great place, great bit of history. There is also apparently a tree down the back there somewhere. I haven't been able to find it, but apparently it's still got the rings, iron rings in them from when they used to chain the prisoners up. Apparently the story goes is when they brought the prisoners back here, they didn't have actual building to keep them in. They used to just leave them chained to a tree overnight and then take them off in the morning and continue taking them into Perth. So it would have been a rough old night's sleep for the prisoners, particularly in summer when it's really hot, and winter when it's freezing cold, because this area gets bitterly, bitterly cold. All right, I'm going to get back on the road now. We're heading to the lakes where this trip will finish, so I'll chat to you then. All right. Well guys, we're just about back at the lakes where we left at 9 o'clock on Friday morning. And I'm coming up to about 760 kilometres in total. So from the lakes all the way through the Wheatbelt that we've just done, and then back again is going to be just on 760 kilometres roughly. So that's not a bad trip for over 3 days. Hopefully I've got enough fuel to get back home to Perth. I've got 150 litres on board, and I should make it back, so looking forward to that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your bit of a tour through the Wheatbelt. As I said a number of times, there's plenty of things to see out there, get out there and do. There's lots of interesting places. We didn't get to a lot of the ones that we wanted to, but we only had 3 days to do the recce for our club run in March. So I tried to spread it out and find enough interesting places that we can all go to. Hopefully you enjoy the video. If you do, as I've asked before, like and subscribe. Please make a comment. If you've got any questions, just ask them below. I'll answer them for you. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and look out for my next one. I'm not sure when that'll be, but I have a few big trips coming up, so I'll be doing a bit of videoing for those trips, and I look forward to it. So anyway, I'll catch you all later, and thank you very much for watching.